Another area where China dominates America's supply chains is in rare earth metals, which are used in renewable energy and manufacturing electronics. They are also critical to defense technology. Defense News reported, today's U.S. defense industrial base is reliant on a globally integrated supply chain, and that many of America's supply chains for critical defense materials are fragile. In 2010, a dispute between China and Japan over the Senkaku Islands resulted in an unofficial ban on Chinese exports of rare earth metals to Japan, which shocked global supply chains. The same could happen to the U.S. If the U.S. runs afoul of the Chinese government, they could halt the export of defense critical materials to the United States. The current administration is taking numerous steps to protect U.S. supply chains, but more needs to be done. Chinese technology companies ZTE, and Huawei, the 5G provider, have both been added to the list of companies which U.S. companies are not allowed to do business with. Last year, the Department of Homeland Security formed an Information and Communication Technology Supply Chain Task Force, and the Federal Acquisition Security Council was established. These moves came while cybersecurity company Carbon Black released a report detailing how 50% of all malicious cyber activities exploit supply chain vulnerabilities by entering through a smaller, weaker link and working their way along the chain to a larger, more valuable target. And this could mean a Chinese government hacker, first, gaining access to a U.S. government contractor and working their way through the supply chain links until they reach the Pentagon or the White House. And this is not a mere hypothetical case. In 2015, the U.S. Government Office of Personnel Management, OPM, was hacked, and 21.5 million records were stolen, including confidential background checks and personnel records. And the primary suspect is China. I'm Dr. Antonio Graceffo, and thank you for tuning in to China Economic Research. You can get my books at Amazon.com. I write about the Chinese economy, wrestling, and martial arts around Asia. You can also follow me on Twitter. I tweet about the Chinese economy and the Mongolian economy. If you enjoyed the video, please click like, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm Dr. Antonio Graceffo. See you next time on China Economic Research.